Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Skye today with her nerfs and her new set of skins on the PTS for the trickshot update. So here's one of them, right in front of you on the menu, Temptress Skye. She also got a recolored version of it. This one looks like Demonette Maeve, very fitting for the theme. Also kind of matches the Ceres one a little bit. It's sizing up to be one of my favourite skins of all time. If you've been following me for a while, you know I like themes like this because I really liked Demonette Maeve, but this one I think is even better and has actually outdone it. This skin is fantastic, at least a 9 out of 10. I haven't seen the effects yet in game, so it could be really good, could actually drop down a little bit. I'm really glad they did a recolor for it as well, because I think Devilish also looks fantastic. This one could be preferred by some of you. To me, I think it's actually just as good as the other version of it. Honestly, I would have been happy with either of these two, but the fact there's both of them and you get them both in the battle pass level 12 and 24 is just great. But obviously skins, as their cosmetics, are super subjective. The things that I like might not be the things that you like, so I don't want you to feel like you have to buy the battle pass or anything. It doesn't really matter to me in any way, but if you do, you can use code FrostFangs in the Epic store to get crystals and stuff. Perfect time to mention it, actually. A little bit of a cheeky one, but it does fit in. Code FrostFangs, use it if you want in the Epic stuff for anything. If it's not Paladins, works too. So yeah, we'll jump in a second. We'll show off the skins. It'll be my first time seeing them in game. I've only seen them in the menus so far, but Smoke and Dagger did get a nerf as well in this update, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, because this one I don't think was really on the mark. This was a nerf that I was a little bit confused by originally, and I still don't really get, but they've removed the stealth element from it if you go for Smoke and Dagger, and they've also reduced the heal by 50 from 150 to 100. For some reason it still has the integrated heal. I feel like they should just get rid of that and keep the stealth. You know, I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to pull Smoke and Dagger down with prep and debilitate, but personally I feel like they should have buffed debilitate, buffed prep a little bit, and then just removed the integrated heal and kept the stealth, because it feels really weird to have an ability with Skye called Smokescreen that doesn't stealth you, considering she's like the stealth character. But recently, a couple patches ago, they made it so you could re-enter your stealth more often. I feel like if they just reverted that change and kept the stealth on it, then it would be fine. With Smokescreen, I didn't even think like currently it was that annoying to go against, at least in my opinion, because you know, you can get Illuminate or whatever, but I understand it being nerfed. The way they've chosen to do it is a little bit weird in my opinion. Like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys, and let's jump into game one. For game one, we've got on some Marauders Port. Shoutouts to, that is, our IO. We also have then a Makoa and a Sati. Shoutouts to the two of them there, and then we'll be just waiting on one of them to lock in. Then we have a Vora, I think, for the last pick, is who I didn't read out, and for the other side of Skye, a Zin, a Cassie, a Sati, of course, and a Ray. We'll go ahead and grab the new Smoke and Dagger and then the standard setup for it. This is a look at the weapon and the Q. The Q is bugged because it's not showing the circle for it. Okay, the actual smoke effect is also not as good as I was expecting it to be. We'll grab Kronos and Nimble to start. You are a little bit smaller than I remember Skye being. Weapon is also a little bit darker than I thought it would be. It takes up a little bit more space, but I'm fine with that. I'm going to use two old Skye weapons still. We'll drop down and throw the Q. Poison bolts, which I missed. The servers are going to be ass. The weapon shots are hard to see as well. Sound effects I'm not paying too much attention to when I record stuff, but they're noticeably different. Definitely more clanky. It seems like I'm actually still entering stealth when I go into my thing. Don't know if they forgot to change it or if they changed their minds on changing it, but they talked about it in the live show, and currently it definitely is still invising me, so they just forgot to change it. Poison bolts for the Zim. We'll throw the Q down. Yeah, that's definitely still working, unless I'm just seeing it in first person. I'm not actually invised, but that's very weird. There's poison bolts. We'll throw the Q. Again, I'm definitely dead because there's two of them on me. So far, liking the effect on the skin. They haven't blown me away, but they're pretty much what you'd expect. Get rid of the Skye. I'm hearing so many more clanky sound effects than usual, and I'm pretty sure that's me, but I'm not 100%. We'll throw poison bolts over there, which I did click on somebody. There it goes. The Zinc, if we can just finish him off. Servers are making this kind of painful. He's not gone, or maybe he still might be. There's poison bolts, which missed somehow. Pop the F. Skye's here on the bottom. Poison bolts looks really quite interesting going against her in third person. The skin is noticeably different. We'll throw the ult. Ray just ulted. That should get us at least the Zin, right? Nope. Okay, there's poison bolts. We have a hectic one to start off the video, but we'll just keep pushing up. Poison bolts over there. I can't really tell if I'm landing them or not, just because the effects make her kind of poison bolts and stuff a little bit harder to see where you're actually throwing them. There it goes. The Ray will drop the Q. Zin's ulting again. That's the Amani, I think. Nope, Skye. Seems like the effects are quite a bit more noticeable in third person than they are in first, which is weird, because fighting against the Skye, it looks like it's Amani's right click. That's a bit weird. I do think it could do still with a little bit more polish, but overall I'm really liking the effects. I don't know what else I could really ask for, to be honest, and that's why I'd easily rate the skin like a 9. Finally died there to the enemy Skye. We'll finish off by Kronos, get a little bit more nimble. We're kind of shredding them, doubling their score, but right now I don't really have any complaints with the skin. The effects are maybe a little bit loud on the other end, because I'm going against the Skye and I can see so noticeably where she is, and it does seem like the gameplay change with Smoke and Dagger wasn't actually implemented. The indicator still shows up kind of late. I did throw my thing there, but it didn't get me anything. I think Ray was hit by it, but she obviously used her damage reduction. So far, my thoughts on the PTS are that I'm just really looking forward to all of this being in live, because all of the jankiness I'm experiencing right now will mostly not be there. They'll fix most of the small stuff like the Q not having a radius and some of the effects and all that sort of stuff. He died there to the enemy Skye. Makoa went for the hook but missed it. Poison bolts for the Zin. That's I think a Sati ult just from the blast. It's kind of hard for me to recognize it because I haven't really gone against it very much, and there is the victory. Bit of a messy game one, bit of a messy PTS overall with the surface stuff, but the skin is really, really nice. Don't really know what else you could expect from the Skye skin. To be honest, very similar feelings that I had towards the Maeve one originally, that if you want Maeve or Skye's demon versions, then you pretty much got them. Cassie, we've got Ray, Sati, and Torvald. We've got King of the Hill, Snowfall. We're up against an Octavia, Vatu, another Sati, and Eevee, and an IO. I mean, if you've been watching me for even a month, you'll know that I really liked the Vatu Mayhem skin, and this kind of follows the same sort of theme. I think they do actually match together quite well. Seems like the effects on this one are very, very different than I was expecting. I thought they were going to be orange, because when I went up against the Skye, they were orange. One really cool thing about the Skye weapon, the way it works now, is the longer you're firing, the kind of actual tighter the bow bit gets. I don't know how else to word what I'm trying to say, but jump here on the enemy Octavia, get some good shots on. We did actually poison bolt to there. Shouts right for the reload. Yeah, and I'm playing, they actually look yellow instead of orange, which is really, really weird. The poison bolts are different. They actually bothered to change the colors, which is already really, really cool, because there were a few patches where we didn't have, you know, different like colored effects for recolored versions, but this one is very noticeably different. There goes the Octavia. The Q is actually the same, which is a bit weird. For some reason I thought that would be yellow, but that's still purple. Maybe that's a bug, they forgot to implement it. I don't know, but there were some shots over there. There are poison bolts, which actually hit the Sati there. Throw the Q again. Didn't really pay any attention to the ultimate in the last one, so I'll do it in this one. Poison bolts for the Vatu, he should be gone. Nearly got rid of the Eevee. Throw the Q, pop the F, and just kind of waddle around a bit. We'll do a little bit of an inspect on the ghosted hand if you want, for whatever reason. We'll grab some core. Let's go ahead and throw the ult up there. It does look like a time bomb still, and then yeah, there you go, close look at it. Dead there to the Sati. Cassie got rid of her, but it seems like actually when you throw the Q, it's a heart. It's not a smoke bomb like normal Skye stuff. It's a little bit different between a few of the other skins, but it's usually like a crystal. Seems like it's a heart with this one. Don't need to look at it up close. Yeah, it looks like it's a heart, which is a very, very nice touch. Again, I think they've outdone themselves with this one. I don't know what else you could possibly want for a demon version of Skye. If you went in for the ult, there's a Q. That's Octavia with hers, but we should be fine. There's some shots over there. Ceres is jumping in. You're not Ceres. I'm playing Skye, and that was a freaking Eevee. What am I doing? Hello Octavia, poison bolts, and a finish. Thank you very much. Hello Vatu. Oh, I'm totally gone here through the Q. Shouts right for the heal. I guess we live to see another day and we somehow still killed him. I don't know. Grab some more, cauterize this video. It's a bit of a mess so far. Pop the F. Just saw the Octavia spawn. I'm behind 4 of them. I guess we're going to go super up close and poison bolt her and then just get some headshots, because her movement's down. Obviously she got it reset, but she should still be dead. I guess she didn't get it reset and she just had it up. What am I talking about? There's a Q. Got some poison bolts. There's a double. Cassie's just cleaning up. I don't know why they buffed Cassie, to be honest. That was another one I thought was kind of weird in this update. The nerf to Skye I thought was kind of strange, but the buff to Cassie is probably even more weird. I thought Cassie was doing perfectly fine, but they actually buffed the projectile speed of them, and also I think the size of the bolts, which is, yeah, definitely interesting change. Poison bolts over there, we did actually clip her with that, but on Eevee it's not really very much damage. We'll throw the ultimate and then just run. Yeah, sure, it's not going to get me anything, I don't think. And mind, we did hit the Sati, see if we can finish her off. Nope, it's Vatu on me, poison bolts, and he is not gone. Q there, get rid of the Sati first, thank you very much. Rip the Torvald, finish off the enemy Octavia if we can. Nice, just about. Okay, throw the Q, finish off our Nimble. For some reason my mouse is on my other screen. Okay, hello Eevee, we're just going to run down to the bottom, get some little cheeky shots on her to apply the cauterize and just sit on the point. Throw the Q just there. Shout team for the heal. Hello Vatu, that's poison bolts for you. I think you might be dead to take damage. Yep, there we go. Nice, there's the F. I don't know if that triggered or not because I didn't put it on cooldown. I'm just going to slowly wiggle away towards the point. Objective Skye, here we go. Just going to sitting on the point waiting for something to happen, because I guess we turned into Objective Skye for a little bit. That was a effect I saw kind of going to the right of me there. Hello IO, you're jumping on the point. I don't know how I hit you with the poison bolts, but you're dead. Okay, that's Octavia with the Q, which is going to stand here in the invis. Vatu's on like nothing. He's jumping up top for some reason. He's gone. There's a right click. We'll throw the ultimate as well. Sure, the effects on the ultimate are a little bit underwhelming. I'm expecting it to have a little bit more of like a devilish feel to it, but it doesn't really look that much different to what I think most of the Skye ultimates look like. Don't know if I can complain about that too much though, because you're not really throwing the ultimate at your feet most of the time and then looking at it for more than like a second just to check where it is. We'll throw a Q there after landing the poison bolts. I am trying to play the objective, but there's just so much goddamn damage happening on it right now. We're going to, I'm not going to try and sit on that anymore. There's just too much. Grab Chronos too, because I guess I'm playing as like a hybrid sort of Skye. We'll throw the Q down there, but the point's already moved. Definitely liking the weapon though. It does feel pretty nice to use, and the effects on it make it kind of feel as it should, because it just feel like I'm using like an ancient piece of like vampire tech or something. Guess I'm chasing this IO. Yeah, sure. Okay. Hello, Vatu. You're also here. There's poison bolts on you, and not a finish because I suck. There's the F. Thank you, Torvald, for this shield, and there we go. Okay, I feel like we're providing actually pretty good heals in this one. There's poison bolts for the IO. We'll throw the Q again. The fact that that's a heart is honestly a really cool touch. She is gone. There we go. Nice. Poison bolts for the Eevee. Torvald with the silence. Absolutely godly. Jesus Christ. I'm actually on a 20 streak and I don't feel like I've been playing very well. The fact that the nerf wasn't implemented definitely has been noticeable though, because I feel like if I didn't have the stealth with that Q, it would be quite a bit weaker. Drop a Q here again. We are just kind of playing around this box at this point. They're not really doing that much damage at range. We're honestly out healing it. We're just throwing over little like sub 100 damage hits, and them, which dancing around on the point with the speed buff and everything. There's poison bolts over there. I could throw the ultimate, but I'm going to easily be able to dodge it in the time it takes for it to freaking travel. Point move down to the bottom. Maybe I'll throw it now. Should we just lob it all the way there at the back? Yeah, there's a look at the effects on it. Oh, it does actually have like a kind of deadly heart, like skull look. That backflip looks sick in third person, by the way, on Sati. Shouts to whoever animated that one. Vatu went before the ult, but yeah, our ultimate actually looks better than I thought because of the effect on it. I wasn't sure if that was from me or something else, but the ult does look pretty cool. I just wish the bomb looked a little bit different. I think I'm dead because she's getting heals and I'm on my own. Yeah, fair play. We'll finish off our Chronos, get some Haven. So whatever, this game's already over with 350 to 130. I don't see them recovering this. Drop a Q there for the Ray. Hello, Eevee, Poison Bolt Sphere. You're just going to jump over there. Some little cheeky shots. I feel like I should have melted you faster there, but okay. Shots on the Vatu. Got rid of the IO a second ago, and there is the victory. Not a bad game too. This went quite a bit better than the other videos so far on the PTS for whatever reason, but I think it's just that Skye has compensated quite well for server stuff. 18 to 48k, 24k, happy with that. So yeah, I guess I'll cut the video here. I think both of them look fantastic, but I do prefer the Temptress one just a little bit because of the kind of color theme. The orange with the pink and purple stuff looks really good, and in third person it just looks a little bit better, although honestly both of them are fantastic. The effects are solid, although in third person they definitely seem to be a bit weird because for some reason these ones seem to be orange in third person, and they do really look like an Amani right click. They don't look like normal Skye bolts. Just a general bit of jank, but overall I would say they're one of my favorite skins. Not my favorite one necessarily, but definitely, yeah, up there. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me the next. I'll see you guys all really soon, and as always, stay frosty.